preparing for a missionary can be a lot of work, but there are also a lot of fun things that you can do for your missionary once they get out in the field, or things that maybe they can take with them in the field. I want to show you a couple of different things that we have here at the book table that are kind of unique, and again, kind of those fun little items that maybe once your missionary is out in the field, the fun little gifts that you can send them. But we also have a lot of preparation items too. So the first one I'm going to show you is a book. He was actually written by a guy who was converted to the church at age 24 in 1981, and 2 years later he decided he was going to serve his own mission in Paris, France. And this is a compilation of a lot of the questions that he had as an investigator to the church, and questions that he encountered while on his mission, kind of those questions of, you know, that a lot of people like to ask, as why do you believe this and what do you think about that kind of questions. So it's good. This is a great book to kind of study a little bit before you've gone out. All of them are backed up by doctrinal references from the apostles or from the church, so it's coming straight from the mouth of the prophet, different ways that they can help teach the people once they get out there of maybe those questions that might stump them a little bit. We have another set of books here that I want to show you. This is our journal collection that we have here, and what's nice about this journal collection that we have are these are simple little paperback books that are very lightweight, small, compact, that they can take with them on their mission. Or just above this we have the nicer hardbound leather journals that they can take with them, that have the pages that they can send home to mom once it gets filled. That way they only have to take one journal with them on their mission, and they just keep putting the different refill pages in it. Both are really great options. Some other things we have now, going back to preparing them before they leave on their mission, these are fun little things that we have, and there's an entire line of these. These are survival preparedness merchandise, and they have them from lanyards to pocket knives to the different paracord bracelets that the boys are wearing today. Of course they have some for the girls, but what makes these unique is this one, and again, not all mission presidents will approve this, but I know of several that have, is within this keychain is your basic knife set. So this little keychain opens up and it has the basic little knife in it and everything that they may need. This one inside of it is of course made out of paracord, and it has 6.5 feet of paracord in it that they can use in case they ever do get into an emergency, or I highly recommend this for scouting. It also has a flint and steel kit that is inside this lanyard right here, but it's nice because as the boys carry this around and they use this for their keychains or whatever, it always reminds them that little quote of who they stand for and what they stand for. The last one I want to show you from this line is the paracord bracelets. A lot of the boys are wearing these nowadays, and inside this paracord, this is an entire fishing kit inside of this. Again, great for scouting, maybe not necessarily as a use for the missionaries, but a great little accent or stocking stuffer that you can send. But it has your fishing hook in it, it has your fish swivel inside of it, and it has 63 feet of fishing line inside this little stinker. So a fun little gifts that you can again send to your missionary maybe for their birthday or for Christmas. We also have here at the book table all the music that's been approved that they can take on their missions, whether it is songs from the Mormon Tabernacle Choir or additional CDs for the sister missionaries, but these are all again approved from the church, that they can listen to these while they're out in the field or preparing to leave. Some of the other fun things that I just kind of tried to feature a few little doodads that you might think of. We have these little lines for the girls and for the boys, and what these are basic little notes that they can leave with their investigators. Just a note from the elders, or if their investigator isn't home, they can leave it on the mailbox or the front door or whatever it is. Little sticky tabs for them. Again, just quick little gifts that maybe you can get for them for the holidays or for a birthday, things like that. We also sell some clothing here at the book table. One I want to talk about is we've recently got in a sock line. What makes this sock line unique is the durability of the socks. They keep your feet dry, they help wick away the moisture, and they are supposed to be 100% blister proof. So really good for those who are leaving on their missions, and they come in different patterns and whatnot for the elders. For the sisters, we have a wonderful line that we've gotten in recently that I absolutely love. I have one here to show you, and these are called Right for Her, and these are scarves that actually have writing on them. This one is particularly for a missionary. It says, a missionary leaves their family for a short time so that those they teach may be with their families forever. And we happen to have a mission president that works for us, and she said, you never know when that blouse is going to shrink and you need a little scarf to put around it. So She's like, whether you think you need it or you're going to somewhere that's really hot, she's like, you may need a little scarf every once in a while if you're a sister missionary. And these are very lightweight. They're not going to keep you hot or anything like that. So fun little missionary gifts for the sister missionary that you have. Now, looking forward to the mothers. We cannot forget the mothers and the family members of the missionaries. We have this clock over here that was one of my favorite things. What it is you can set your clock to the time that you have here, and this is the time of your missionary on the front wheel. So kind of fun to see where you're at and where they're at, and maybe what they're doing at specific times. My mother-in-law, my husband, jokes he served his mission in Korea, and she hadn't heard from him for 3 weeks, and we still don't know how to this day, but she got through directly to his apartment. But it was at 3:30 in the morning, wanting to know where was her letter, and not realizing the time difference and the time change in Korea. So it's kind of a funny little joke that we have in our family, that mothers will figure out a way. So kind of fun little gifts that you can give to your missionaries, you can give to your mothers. Fun little preparation gifts that they need. We have all the basic essentials, from the Plan of Salvation cards in Spanish and English and a lot of the basic languages, the Portuguese language, to different little baptism cards, to passport planner kits, to their travel papers, all the little things that you might not think of. They're just fun little gifts, and again, some of them are very helpful, very necessary, but come down and look at all the wonderful things that we have for your missionary in your life to help prepare them and to help them get ready for their missions once there and once that they're out here at the book table.